Imagine waking up in the morning and not remembering who you are or where you are. This isn't a horror movie plot, but a reality for millions of people suffering from dementia. This disease not only steals memories, but also takes away the ability to live a fulfilling life. Surprisingly, up to 60% of people with dementia don't receive a diagnosis until the disease reaches a serious stage. Early detection of dementia is key to preserving independence and improving the quality of life for both the patient and their loved ones. In this video, we'll talk about the early signs of dementia and how spotting them early can make a big difference in managing the condition. This video aims to provide educational content exclusively. If you have any medical concerns, it is strongly advised to consult with your healthcare professional. Memory issues. Memory problems are often one of the first signs of dementia, but they go beyond occasional forgetfulness. It's natural to misplace your keys or forget the name of someone you met years ago. However, when it comes to dementia, the memory lapses are more disruptive and frequent. Someone might forget entire conversations, ask the same questions repeatedly, or even place everyday items in strange spots, like putting a phone in the fridge. This type of memory loss often affects recent events or new information, such as forgetting appointments right after making them. As time goes on, these lapses can start interfering with daily tasks, making it frustrating not only for the person affected, but also for their loved ones. While mild memory changes are a normal part of aging, losing the ability to manage daily life because of memory problems is not. If you or someone you know is showing these signs, it's a good idea to reach out to a healthcare professional for help. Struggling with everyday tasks. Sometimes the simplest daily tasks can suddenly feel overwhelming, even when they were once done without a second thought. For someone experiencing early signs of dementia, familiar routines like cooking a meal or managing money can become unexpectedly difficult. What was once an automatic process may now feel confusing, as if something is missing. For example, someone might find themselves struggling to cook a dish they've made for years, or lose track of their finances, not remembering where the money went. These small challenges, which may seem minor at first, can start to pile up, making everyday life feel disorganized and frustrating. Tasks that once felt natural now require more effort, leading to confusion and even a sense of helplessness. Struggles with speech and communication. One of the early signs of dementia can be difficulty with speech. A person might struggle to find the right words in the middle of a sentence, or use vague language to explain something they once would have spoken about clearly. This can make conversations feel slow or awkward, as the person may frequently pause or repeat themselves. For example, they might say, "that thing over there," instead of naming the object directly. They could also confuse words that sound similar, like calling a pen a pencil or misusing common terms. These language challenges are often subtle at first, but can grow more noticeable over time. It may become harder for the person to follow or participate in conversations, particularly when more complex ideas or details are involved. Friends and family might notice that the person is increasingly hesitant to speak, possibly avoiding social interactions due to frustration. It's important to remember that occasional struggles with speech are normal, but when they start affecting communication regularly, it could be an early warning sign. Disorientation in time and space. Imagine not recognizing a familiar street or losing track of the current day. For someone in the early stages of dementia, this can become a daily struggle. They might forget where they are or why they are there, even in a familiar environment. Confusion about time is another common issue. They may show up hours early for an appointment, or think an event happened recently when it was years ago. In severe cases, they might believe they are living in a completely different era of their life. These challenges can disrupt daily routines and increase dependence on others. Loss of interest in personal hygiene. A noticeable decline in personal hygiene can be an early sign of dementia. Tasks like brushing teeth, bathing, or changing clothes may be neglected, even if they were once part of a daily routine. This is not always due to forgetfulness. Sometimes it stems from a lack of motivation or confusion about how to complete these activities. For instance, a person might wear the same outfit for several days or skip showering altogether. Such changes often go unnoticed at first, but over time, they can become more apparent and concerning. It's important to approach the issue with understanding rather than criticism, as the individual may not be fully aware of these changes. Decline in motor skills. Simple movements can become unexpectedly challenging for someone experiencing early dementia. Tasks like buttoning a shirt or tying shoelaces may take longer or be done awkwardly. Coordination issues might also show up, such as struggling to pour a glass of water without spilling. Balancing might become harder, causing occasional stumbles or hesitance while walking. These changes can lead to frustration or even withdrawal from activities once enjoyed, like dancing or gardening. It's not just about aging. Motor skill decline due to dementia often feels out of character or disproportionate to the person's age. The brain's difficulty in processing physical actions is at the root of these struggles. If you notice these signs, it's essential to approach the situation with patience and empathy. Loss of interest in hobbies and social interactions. When hobbies lose their spark and social gatherings feel like a chore, it might point to early changes in brain health. Someone who used to enjoy gardening or reading may suddenly stop engaging without explanation. Social interactions may feel overwhelming, leading to avoidance of family gatherings or meetings with friends. This withdrawal is often subtle at first, missing a few events or leaving projects unfinished. Over time, it can expand to complete disengagement from favorite pastimes and relationships. The person may seem distant or uninterested, which can be mistaken for mood changes or stress. The underlying cause is usually linked to changes in the brain that make it harder to process emotions, focus, or find joy in activities. Now that we've gone over the warning signs, let's focus on prevention. Protecting your brain is easier than you think. Here's how. Get active. 30 minutes of walking daily boosts brain health. Follow a Mediterranean diet with fish, olive oil, and veggies. Keep your mind engaged with puzzles, learning, or strategy games. Stay connected with friends and family to keep your brain sharp. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Avoid smoking, limit alcohol, and manage blood pressure and cholesterol. If you notice any signs of dementia, seek help early. Early intervention is key. Thanks for joining us. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more tips. Don't forget to check out the next video on the screen for more valuable information. See you next time.